Hey all brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to the Beholder 2 beta. I'm very interested. I haven't actually put the first episode up yet. I'm recording this like maybe a day or two after having recorded the first episode, just because I'm really interested in seeing how this is going to play out. And I also need to figure out what I'm doing with Dong. Can I talk to this guy? I've got enough reputation to trade with him now. Just wasted a load of reputation because I don't want this. Foreign currency for 999 coins. That was a waste, wasn't it? Right. Pete, can I talk to you about something? Okay, I can't do anything there. Is he going to wander off? He is. Can I sneak into his office? I can't pick the lock. I can hack his computer terminal though. He is coming back, however. Okay. I haven't got time to read all of these. Shit. Fuck. Okay, right. I don't know how to use this whole thing of his... Right. He's complaining about his health now, or thinking about his health. Can I talk to you, maybe? Ah, ask about pills. Fantastic. Serena, you've been working in the ministry for quite a while. Can you help me? I don't sell alcohol. You need a license for that. No, not that, but maybe you might have headache pills on you? My pies don't cause headaches. I've only got laxatives. Need them? I think that'll do. Fantastic. Well, they'll certainly make you forget about your headache. I'm sure they will. I recommend cranberry extract. It energizes you and keeps you loose. Loose. What a fucking term to use. Right, Pete. I got some pills for you. I found a great remedy for you. What does it do? Here you are, take 2. You'll forget all about your head. They look kind of funny. Where did you get them? Does it matter? Things can't get any worse. Wanna bet? Oh, I feel sorry for him. Christ, those are fast acting. Oh, that is the last thing that you want in the workplace. Oh, man. Right, okay. So that's been his weakness one. Is that enough? So I've got like fear and passion still listed here. Right. What do you want? Nothing, apparently. I can't do anything there, so I need to keep talking to him. Where did you run off to? The toilet, that's where. Easy, Peter. Breathe. My head doesn't hurt anymore after what happened. Something else does, though. The shame. Evan, did you have anything to do with it? Of course not. I'm not sure I believe you. What to do from here? Okay, now that I've spent the reputation getting this guy to like me, I can trade with him whenever. Which I suppose is okay? Okay. Do I maybe need to talk to other people to see if I can find out more information about him? I'm going to try that. I'm going to wander around. I'm going to see if I can find any information on Pete. What is this thing? Can I afford half an hour to check it out? I don't know. Is there anybody here I can talk to? Talk to the janitor? Yes? Landscaping service employee. I'm Edmund Redgrave. I work here. Me too. I take care of the plants. And your name is? Is always being called out when the plants get dry. Anything else you want? Okay. What are you doing? I don't think that's what the plants need. Oh, is that what they are? They're trees, or little pot plants. Ah. The plants are infested with damn bugs, and if I don't gather them all up now, in a couple of days there'll be nothing but bare branches left. We're entered into a best houseplant contest. I've already filled 2 bags and they just keep coming. Okay. That's good to know. I suppose there's probably like some information that I can use at some point. Can I talk to any of the security guards about? Ask the security guard about Dong? I sure could use a cigarette. Sir, can you help me? The statutes of the police service state that a police officer on duty must be addressed as Mr. Police Officer. That's a 50 fine for you. Jesus. Goodbye. Right. Mr. Police Officer, may I have your attention? What do you want? Nothing, apparently. Okay. Hello, child.
Hi, sir.
Where are your parents, little girl? What's your name? Are you lost?
No, my mum works in the ministry and I wait for her here after school. Once she clocks out, we'll go home. My name's Anka. What's yours?
I'm Evan. Why don't you go home?
It's boring. The radio keeps going blah blah blah, war this, war that, so I figured I'd train beetles to keep myself busy.
Are you the reason we've got a bug problem?
I found them in the bushes, a whole bunch. Though Mum won't let me bring them inside, she says the landlord will get mad.
Didn't your mum tell you not to talk to strangers?
Yeah.
So how come you're talking to me?
Don't you remember anything? I told you, my name is Anka, so now we know each other.
That's a fair point, I suppose. What's this? Oh, wow. That's a nice, imposing statue. I like that. Okay. That takes me home. So, who is left to talk to? There's Magda. And there's Emma. If I'm remembering names correctly. So I suppose I can try talking to them again, unless there's anything to check in there, but that's going to take 15 minutes. And I don't want to waste precious time. I don't have the time. Could I tell this guy about the girl outside? No, I can't. Okay. I suppose if I can find Anka's parents? Or her mother? At the very least? There's nobody in here I can talk to. There's a vending machine that I can fuck around with. I think it's a vending machine anyway. Looks like one. Can make a phone call. Let's try talking to Emma again. What happened? Ask about Peter Dong? What do you think about Peter Dong? Nothing. He's just a colleague. Okay. His favourite TV series? Passion of the Leader. Okay. Ooh, I can continue questioning for a little bit of reputation about Hymans. George helped me on my first day. I was just so surprised. He seemed like such a nice guy. And now he's gone for good. Nice guys have a hard time everywhere nowadays. Nice guys like George even more so. Why? He was too damn nice. Loved his wife and kids, helped everyone. Lent people money till payday. Didn't meddle, didn't scheme. He knew how to listen. Made you feel at ease, you know. Not really.
Why would you? You're a man. But women can sense that. He was just... good. I don't know how to explain it. Did he have any trouble at the ministry? Trouble? He was always the perfect employee. They held him up as an example for the rest of us. Did he have any enemies at work? It's surprising for our Viper's Nest, but no. George managed to stay friends with everyone, even with LeGrand, and he's a complete asshole. What was he punished for? I don't fully understand, or rather I do. You heard it yourself, but I don't believe it. But the Ministry is never wrong. I guess I'm a bad judge of character. Okay. I'm getting various little bits of profile stuff. I suppose now I can actually check them. Okay. Has constant headache, hates Marco LeGrand, admires Rkiver, curious about my father, and he loves his job and the Ministry in general. Okay. What do I have on Emma? Considers Dong a doormat and a wuss. She likes the Leader's Passion series, speaks well of Hymans, works her butt off, and she's looking for a husband. I don't know what to do with this information. I don't know how to utilize the profiles. Am I going to have to queue again? Oh, for God's sake. Ugh. An hour spent just to queue and wait to speak to Magda, and she's probably not going to tell me anything. Give her a compliment. You look wonderful. Save your compliments for fools like Emma Hazer. They have no effect on me. I didn't mean anything bad, but nothing good will come out of it either. How do you like the weather? The forecast said there would be sun. Meteorology is the scientific justification of false weather forecasts. You don't believe in weather forecasts? A forecast is something you expect, and weather is something you get. I don't see any point to idle speculation, or expectation. A fair point, I suppose? Magda, do you like your job? Work is not meant to be liked, it's meant to be done. But still, I'm Mr. Ferguson's secretary. I hope I don't have to explain to you what this position entails. I decide whether you get to leave by yourself or are dragged away by security for distracting people from their work. Fair enough. Mr. Ferguson must be a strict boss. I do not discuss the management with employees. Fair. Alright, goodbye. Well, I got some profile information on Magda, at the very least. She's a realist, she has some authority in the office, and doesn't discuss the management. Okay, I'm wondering if I might need to just kind of pass the day on and maybe tackle another of the things to do with Dong on the next day. So maybe I should do some work just to get a little bit of money, because I've got a little under 3 hours left, and I know this is going to take 2 hours. So, let's see what we can do. Plan 0 out of 3, reward 100, reputation. Okay. I've come with a report on theft prevention measures at theft prevention measures at door handle factory number 8. Right, so that's going to be information on labour, I think. Let's get rid of the task so I can see what I'm doing. And we are on a Tuesday, so that will be going to Office 467. Oh shit. That was the wrong one. Charles Stobert's bakery was selling cakes with the wise leader's face on them yesterday. It's an absolute outrage. Explain. What's there to explain? I can't even bring myself to say it. People are cutting and eating our leader. It's so unpatriotic. And lo, Stobert has to be arrested. Okay. Denunciation on patriotism. Oh right, order was the other one. Let me have a look. Oh yes, related to laws. Okay. Right. 279 is open today. Hooray! I got that one correct. Thank God for that. Right, the rent is constantly rising, but it doesn't make the buildings better. No more of that. The house is in such disrepair that plaster is falling off on our heads. We've already gone through several managers and none of them have done anything. Right, complaint about social care, I think. I can go to office 301. Hooray! I'm getting this right. I'm pretty sure someone's been following me. I don't even feel safe at home. Recently I came home from work and someone had gone through all my stuff. The burglar was so good he managed to get in without anyone noticing. Even our landlord didn't see anything. Do something. Right, is that going to be a request? I'm assuming that's a request on order, and we'll send that to Office 212. Ah, bugger. That was a complaint. I'm going to hold you responsible for everything. Please calm down. Don't you tell me to calm down. I took my child to see some synchronized swimming, and what did we witness there? Half-naked girls swinging their legs around for public entertainment. That's what synchronized swimming is, you silly woman. But isn't that the whole point? Don't you try to justify this pornography. My boy was so enraged he was drooling all over his beard. How old is he? How old are you? I demand that this sport be banned for threatening public morals in these trying times. Okay, complaint about sport, culture and sports. That's going to Office 78. Hooray! Money and reputation. Ain't that lovely? Okay. I guess we head home then. I'm hoping that this isn't gonna, like, fail if I go home and go to sleep. But I can't think of anything else to do today. On this day, I've tried everything that I can. So I'm gonna see if this is gonna be a day-by-day thing. I'm also wondering if I'm allowed to leave early without, like, bringing my time all the way down. Aha! Good. A new bill has arrived. Well, that's just great. James, I saw a terrible ritual. An employee was hanged in front of everyone. How could that happen? Evan, this is normal. The punishments are stated in Clause 12 of the Ministry Job Referral. An important position entails elevated responsibility, or something like that. And it's savage and barbaric. Everyone was clapping. Did you think your job was going to be a walk in the park? It's a nest of vipers, Evan. You must become the goddamn king of the vipers if you want to get promoted. So you're saying I should plot against my colleagues, sneak around them, frame them, blackmail them, drive them to suicide? All's fair in war, is it not? Is there any other way? If you find another way, use it. I don't care. I just need the result and the victory. And I care about what kind of person I'll be after such a victory. You always have a choice, Evan. I suppose you do. Okay. Promotion. Eliminate colleagues. 0 of 3. Ooh. Right, let's check these bills. Water and sanitation. Okay, let's pay those. Oh, what's on the telly? No, I can't view that. I haven't got enough time. So this doesn't reset when I get home. It doesn't give me like an alternate kind of time frame to be able to do stuff when I get home. Okay. I can just about afford that, but I'm going to save my money so that I can continue to pay my bills. Alright, let's sleep and start a new day. Okay, is there anything new happening out and about today? Don't know. Let's go and find Pete. Let's go and try and talk to him. See if we can get anything new out of him. Ooh, hello. Who are you? Hello? What can I do for you? You talk to me? Thank you. Well, the thing is, I can't get anyone to help me.
My queue over there isn't moving at all. I've been waiting for a week now and I haven't moved an inch. Bloody hell. And how can I help? Just keep waiting, everyone else does. But look at it, really. That window is closed. I can't just keep standing here. You check on the employee for that window. What if something's happened to them? Should I go stand in a different line? Alright, what window number is it? 101. Let's see what I can do. This is what I get. I go about trying to help people. If he's been standing there for a week, then fair enough. Bit ridiculous. Right, Pete, how you doing? Oh, right, I can ask about window 101. Do you know anything about window 101? No? Helpful. Okay, I don't think I've got any new options to talk to him about. I can talk to you about family. I'm gonna end the conversation there, I think. Who else can I talk to about window 101? Do you know anything about window 101? Maybe? What exactly do you want to know? Do you know where I can find window 101? Go left, then turn right after 50 meters. You should be able to find it from there. Right. Wait, turn left and then go right. What? What are you on about? One of the ones over here? It's not that one. Oh no. What are you two doing in Emma's office? Do you know anything about window 101? No! Right. Helpful. Oh, I can flirt. Okay. Any plans for tonight? The usual. Get some paperwork finished, watch TV and go to bed. Such a pretty girl really have nothing fun to do after work. Just more work and TV. This pretty girl would love to do something fun if the company is good. Any suggestions? Invite into the storeroom. I don't know about after work, but as for now... What are you talking about? I'm still new to this city. I'm all alone. I have no one. No one to hold me, to keep me warm. Where are you getting at? Ooh, what's this? Pop into the storeroom with me and I'll show you. You're a cocky bastard, Redgrave. I thought you were married. What made you think I'd go with you? We're adults. We're free to do what we like. So why not? Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to dive too deeply into that kind of mess. Right, I suppose I can queue and ask Magda about room 1 or window 101. Okay, I can't. For fuck's sake. I mean, I can't change the axis that I'm walking on. I've only got left and right. 50 meters. How long is 50 meters? Is it one of these ones? Or is it... Is it this one? Or maybe Emma's? I mean, there's nobody in there. I don't see any point in knocking. Ooh, how to save state property. Yoink. Ooh, could I maybe hide this book in here? I don't know, maybe I want to keep that on me. Oh, I don't know what I'm meant to be doing from here. Ooh! Pete's afraid of insects. Yes. Fantastic. Right. Okay. Let me... Ooh. Am I going to be able to get past the contraband detector? This is going to be an interesting test.
Can I get bugs from you? What do you do with the bugs you gather up? Put them in bags, burn the nasty ones, feed the rest of the birds. Can I get some bugs from you? You nuts? No, I mean it. I like feeding birds too. Well, yeah, birds are pretty. But I ain't doing your work for you. Here's a bag. Go get some for yourself. Okay. I have a bag. Alright, let's it's gonna take me an hour to collect bugs. Alright. Do I have a bag full of bugs? 1/3. This is gonna take me 3 hours. Okay, bugs acquired. Right, can I do anything on this side of things? Because I can't find a way to get to Office 101. Window 101. Or is it just meant to be like a Room 101 reference? Do I have to maybe put... How do I use these bugs? Do I maybe need to buy a bun? She's got nothing to sell. So what do I do with the bugs? Do I maybe put them into here? Could that do it? Not sure. Let's talk about insects. What's your deal with insects? They're harmless. You wouldn't say that if you'd been given a sleeping bag filled with bed bugs at the summer camp for the children of junior employees. Bed bugs are a fixture of Class J apartments, actually. And do you fight with them? And do you fight them with spiders in your Class J apartment? No, with repellent. Repellent? Never had those in summer camps. They were considered an extravagance. Some professor even wrote an entire article on the consequences of using repellents. Like there hadn't been enough studies to show they affect the future generation's health and their chemical composition is, like, harmful to the environment. Well, yeah, if they still use CFCs, of course they would be. It sounds like an excuse for supply shortages. An excuse that meant they made us catch hobo spiders in the forest, stick them in our sleeping bags, and wait for them to deal with the bed bugs. That's horrible. You can say that again. I've hated all insects ever since. Righto. Good to know. Maybe check your papers, mate. Check your papers, please. Or am I standing in the way of you doing stuff? I am. Okay. Okay, I don't know if having left these here is the right option. Can I can't just use these from my inventory. I'm gonna try breaking in. Maybe. Maybe leave the bag of insects underneath the desk or something. I don't know what I'm meant to do here. Well, I'm not getting any work done today because I'm wasting too much bloody time with this. Maybe bugs there? Because he does keep going back and forth to the food station. Okay, I'm hoping the next time Pete heads over to the food cart, he'll get a nasty shock. Short of that, I don't know what I'm meant to be doing here. Right, he's on his way back. Let's see what happens. Oh, maybe talk to him while he's here? No. Okay. This is much more of a puzzle game than the first one was, I feel. I don't know what I'm doing here. Not a clue. Can I chat with you about this issue? Oh god, I can spend 5,000 reputation to persuade him to give me the letter. I don't have that. I can't do that, mate. Okay, I've just hounded Marco for a load of information. I just kind of skipped through the lot, to be honest, just to kind of get it over and done with. But he's indifferent to Hymans' death. He's got father's letter. He loves the walking Boreans. He's rude, obviously, and he's would kill for a promotion. Really quite literally, I reckon. I really don't know what to do with this. Because he doesn't seem to actually get any food from this food counter. So I'm clearly not doing this properly. I feel like this has been a bit of a wasted day. I mean, I could fool around with that, but I don't know what that would do for me. I don't know how to do anything with this window 101. I don't have anything I can interact with. I'm gonna salute the great leader for a moment. Get myself some reputation. Might head home, start a new day. See if I can get through this detector with the book. Oh, I can. Sweet. Could I leave the bugs here? I've lost something. Oh, fuck's sake. Never mind. Oh, these totalitarian states, man, they're vicious. What about you, Anka? No new information with you. Okay. Oh god, I've got more bills. Of course I do. I've got 3 days to pay a heating payment and a collection for the army and the home front. Oh, that's expensive. Alright, let's get the heating payment out of the way. I've got 5 days to get the money together for this, though, so... Can worry about that at a later date. Right, is this going to have the new book added? It does. 2 reads of that will... 2 hours of reading will get me that book, get me that skill. Alright, I'm going to try one more day. I'm going to see if I can have some better luck. Yeah, I've just got the bag of insects on me this time. But I don't have to spend 3 hours collecting them, which is good. How do I use this against Pete? Right, I'm going to check this to see if there's anything here. Nope, there's nothing. Great. That was half hour wasted. Right, I'm going to get a couple of sets of forms done so I can get some money. Okay, I've got to get a solid 5 in order to get my reward this time. So I can't cock up. Do I have any mail? Ban on mass mailings. Nothing there. Alright, let's do this. I want to provide lists of our plant's employees with statistics for the last month. Top workers are marked in red, lazy ones in grey. Okay, that's some information on labour. And we are on Thursday, bloody hell. A week's rolling past. Yeah. Hi, I brought the results of the butchery employees' psychological survey. Their depression levels skyrocketed. Why? They have no work. We should report this to the higher-ups at once. I guess we should. Science and technology, I guess? Information on studies. Or is it going to be information on labour? I suppose information on labour? Let's try that. 467 is open. Yes! Oh, good. I'm glad I chose that then. My colleague, Martha Kramer, has created a hostile work environment. She keeps opening the window, and now I've got a stuffy nose. Punish her, or at least prohibit her from opening the window, or get a hammer and nails and do something. To your colleague? To the window! Oh, I like your idea too.
I'll be a shoo-in for that promotion. Can you make it happen? Right, that's a denunciation. Hostile work environment, so I'm assuming that's going to be under labour. Right, 212, is that open? It is. There we go. Greetings. I was at the Dice Singing Festival, and I'd like to report that during the performance, the conductor, Isaac Weinstein, was waving his baton around and using it to write obscenities in the air. As a lady, I was deeply offended. Okay, culture and sports, I'm assuming? I would hazard a guess at that. I can go to Office 78. Yeah. Good afternoon, sir. I'm the principal of kindergarten number 345. Somehow we were sent sandals instead of snow boots for the kids. Must have been a mistake. I've arranged a swap with my colleagues in the south, but I need the ministry's permission. What do I need to do? It's a request for social care assistance, I think? Yes. We'll go with that, and we'll send that out to Office 301. Hooray! And my 100 rep bonus. Sweet, I'll do another load. I was looking at yesterday's most wanted pictures in the newspaper, and one of them looked familiar. He was the spitting image of my husband. I don't know whether to believe it, of course, but I'd like to check whether enemy number 3 has a mole on his butt. Okay. Request for order, and we'll send that out to Office 357. Bravo. I'm from the Propaganda Bureau. Here are all student essays from our district on the topic, How I Love the Wise Leader for Linguistic Analysis. Okay, that's an information... Student essays. I'm assuming that will go into science and technology. Might be wrong on that. Ah, no, that was on patriotism. Of course it was. I'm not getting my bonus. Hi, I'm a concierge, and I brought you the weekly list of crimes committed by the tenants of House 2 Bis... or the House of 2 Bis. Okay. Entrance 3 in the Harmonic Development cul-de-sac. I've highlighted the ones who should be executed. Okay, thank you very much. Let's say order information, I think. 212? 212. Bravo. Lola Thmin, the singer, caused a whole scandal after her performance on Railroad Worker Day. We invited her to our canteen and she took all the food with her, called us pathetic, and left with the director of the house culture in his car. She should be punished for such flippant behaviour. Right, that's a denunciation in culture and sports, I think. So, 78. Yeah. Abigail and Morden Kendall, my neighbours in the communal apartment, regularly steal food from the refrigerator. Last night they ate all my soup and didn't even wash the saucepan. I hope you can do something to sort this out. Probably can. That's social care, I think. And we'll send that out to 301. Ah, bollocks, that's one for order. I'm getting worse at this, I swear. Alright, that'll do. That's got me some money, at the very least. Even if it's not as much as it could have been. Right, what the fuck do I do about you? I don't know. Can I pour the bugs down your back? Could I just, maybe? I don't know what to do here. All I can do is talk to him. The fuck do I do? I'm really not sure what to do, so I think I'm going to wrap this episode up here, because I've been here for about an hour just Like, not just on this bit, on this recording session, but I'm struggling to figure out what I'm meant to do. So I'm going to wrap things up here. I'll see if I can come back for another episode, and if I actually make some progress, then obviously I'll put that out for you guys to watch. I'm not sure if well, I don't think anything's bugged, considering the bug prank. I think I'm just not finding the train of logic that is going along with this. I enjoy a good puzzle game, but sometimes trying to catch on to what you're meant to be doing and in what order and all that sort of stuff can be a little tricky. But fingers crossed, I'll figure out how I'm meant to go about doing this. So I will just, for now, wrap this episode up here and say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please check out the playlist on the channel for more Let's Plays on metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. It's on his way. The tree's invulnerable. Why, that was a ghost.